I now call on the Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs, Climate Change, Environment, Civil Service, Information, Public Enterprise and Veteran Affairs, the Honorable Sitiveni Rabuka, to deliver his statement. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, yesterday the Honorable Usamate stood up to point out that a ministerial statement presented yesterday was possibly an attempt to cut out a question that was going to come. This one, too, is the same, and I apologize to the Honorable Choir. This is in response, or well, it's in relation to the question he was going to ask at question time. And I have sent in my apologies that I may not be present at question time in the afternoon, Honorable Speaker, sir, and that has given me time to give the Honorable Mr. Koya the information he was seeking in his oral question. Honorable Speaker, sir.
Thank you.
Honorable Deputy Speaker, the Honorable Ministers and Assistant Ministers, Honorable Leader of the Opposition, Honorable Members of Parliament, ladies and gentlemen. I also welcome the students and teachers who are with us this morning in the gallery. Mr. Mbulvinaka, good morning to you all. I thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for allowing me to make this statement. And as I said, it is in response to one of the questions that was listed to be asked for oral response this afternoon. And as I said, I will not be available. I'll ask for your leave to be absent from the afternoon session to be with the Right Honorable Penny Wong, Senator Penny Wong, looking over the hospital under the guidance of the Minister for Health and working on how we're going to renovate the hospital. And very fitting that the Government of Australia will be helping us in this, as it is the Colonial War Memorial Hospital, and the war in which many Fijians left our shores and joined the Australian and the British and the New Zealand Army. Mr. Speaker, sir, the civil service is a key arm of the government machinery and is essential for the effective and efficient delivery of government services and work programs approved in the budget to our citizens. And the question today is justified, so it demands a good response from government to keep the people informed of what the biggest allocation in our budget, those that come under that allocation, are doing for the people of Fiji. The Ministry of the Civil Service is committed to enhancing productivity across the whole of the civil service. While recognizing the critical link between employee satisfaction and productivity, the Ministry is implementing a series of initiatives aimed at improving productivity. As the employer, the government continues to provide the necessary support and opportunities to our civil servants. The labour market has evolved beyond the nation's boundaries, and significant efforts have been made to increase the value of the work undertaken by our civil servants. Many of the honourable members here have had a stint with the civil service, and they know how hard they work, how important their work is. The Ministry of the Civil Service is committed to creating a workplace where individuals feel valued, they take pride in their work, they are encouraged to be motivated, to be innovative without fear, and provide an environment that the civil service is an employer of choice. By fostering an environment that encourages growth, development, and recognition, we hope to attract and retain a dedicated workforce that is motivated to deliver high-quality services to our people. Mr. Speaker, so the recent salary adjustment is linked to complex issues affecting the public sector workforce that impact the service delivery and welfare of our people. There are several whole-of-government initiatives aimed at enhancing productivity, standardizing processes, and adopting common enabling tools and services to support efficiency, collaboration, and better coordination. These initiatives, Mr. Speaker, sir, are part of a broader strategy to ensure that our civil service operates at the highest levels of efficiency and effectiveness. Mr. Speaker, sir, to begin with, we continue to experience labor shortages due to labor mobility and demand from developed economies, particularly in Australia and New Zealand. The civil service has not been immune to this, and ongoing loss of skills in the civil service has led to large numbers of vacancies in most specialized government agencies. This in turn affects service delivery and in some instances leads to existing staff carrying extra workloads to fill the gap due to increased migration. As a minister responsible for the civil service, Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to extend our deep appreciation to those hard-working civil servants who at times have borne the extra workload as a result of vacancies. The government also introduced an internship and graduate trainee program, a GTP, to enable graduating students from the various tertiary institutions to join the civil service as an employer of choice. The Ministry intends to provide opportunities to at least 50 graduates on a yearly basis to join the civil service under that program, in addition to many others who responded to advertised positions from time to time on placement basis. Mr. Speaker, sir, the recent salary increase is a strategic employee retention measure as well, aimed at retaining our most talented and experienced civil servants. We understand a lot of those that are receiving our migrating civil servants offer higher salaries than we can even afford. Competitive remuneration is essential for maintaining a motivated and committed workforce. By providing fair and attractive compensation, we are better positioned to retain skilled employees that are critical to the effective functioning of government. The salary adjustment, Mr. Speaker, sir, acknowledges the hard work and dedication of our civil servants, thereby enhancing their sense of value and also job satisfaction. A satisfied and well-compensated workforce is more likely to be productive and committed to their roles. Mr. Speaker, sir, recruitment is also a crucial part of our workforce strategy. Government has been working through dialogue with the public sector unions to address concerns across different sectors, including recruitment practices. This collaboration is welcomed by the unions, and the opportunities for dialogue are conducted in good faith. By working closely with the unions, Mr. Speaker, sir, we can ensure that the needs and concerns of our workforce are addressed, leading to a more harmonious and productive work environment. Mr. Speaker, sir, we are aware of workforce trends and the anticipated business transformations that will develop over time. Several initiatives have been identified to promote productivity. We're exploring flexible working hours arrangements within government agencies to manage the various challenges while balancing work responsibilities. Flexible working arrangements can help employees achieve a better balanced working environment, leading to increased job satisfaction and productivity. We saw an example or a demonstration that during the COVID-19 pandemic, Mr. Speaker, sir, when people and civil servants were allowed to work from home. These arrangements can also make the civil service a more attractive employer, particularly for younger workers who value flexibility. Mr. Speaker, sir, the recent Civil Service Day celebrated the achievements of our civil servants and provided an opportunity to engage with the citizens. Their views and ideas for improving service delivery have been considered, and this event will now become an annual occasion for reflection and improvement. And over time, hopefully, our detractors will accept. Civil Service Day is an important event that allows us to recognize the hard work and dedication of our civil servants and to gather valuable feedback from the public. Mr. Speaker, sir, earlier this year, Cabinet approved the establishment of the Fiji Learning Institute of Public Service, FLIPS. This institute will create high-quality, future-focused learning opportunities to ensure that civil servants are skilled and be productive, thereby also helping to build an experienced workforce. FLIPS will be a center of excellence for sharing best practices in a modern, robust civil service through programs tailor-made to the needs of our civil service. The initiative is part of our commitment to continuous professional development and lifelong learning in a dynamic, changing environment. The establishment of the FLIPS within this financial year will be a significant milestone for the civil service. The Ministry of Civil Service has initiated collaborations with the Public Service Commissions within the region to explore capacity building opportunities that will further improve performances. There is a constant need, Mr. Speaker, sir, to innovate, to encourage the workforce to challenge the status quo, push boundaries, and excel. Investing in training and continuous retraining of our workforce and providing civil servants with future skills is crucial for efficient and effective delivery of service. Training and development programs offered by FLIPS will cover a wide range of topics. These programs will be designed to meet the specific needs of the Fiji civil servants at different stages of their careers, ensuring that they have the skills and knowledge necessary to excel in their roles. Mr. Speaker, sir, I will be bringing back induction training. You and I remember the days of induction training when we went straight from school into the government training center to be somehow prepared for the civil service, and we went in as cadets into the various departments. That will be brought back, Mr. Speaker, sir. Customer services training, middle management and senior level leadership development programs, international relations and diplomacy training, and teaching in ethics, governance, and eradication of abuse and corruption. Mr. Speaker, sir, another key strategy for achieving greater efficiency is delivering government services cost-effectively while cutting bureaucracies, red tape, and standardizing procedures. These measures aim not only to improve productivity, but also to create a more dynamic and responsive civil service that can better meet the needs of our nation. Community of Practice Business Process Improvement, BPI forums are being conducted to streamline processes, align procedures, reduce gap, and evaluate processes for improved service delivery, and also cost reduction and better utilization of resources. BPI forums bring together technical advisors and representatives from different ministries to share best practices and develop streamlined processes. By reducing duplication and inefficiencies, we can improve service delivery and ensure that resources are used more effectively that will increase productivity. These forums, Mr. Speaker, sir, also provide an opportunity for civil servants to collaborate and learn from each other, fostering a culture of continuous improvement and emphasizing the need for working together as a team. Mr. Speaker, sir, recent challenges have highlighted the need for a comprehensive functional review of the civil service to ensure operational efficiency and effectiveness. With the support from the Australian government, a functional review will be undertaken to identify a better performance management system and increase productivity. I wish to acknowledge and thank the Australian government for their continuing support for capacity building in the public service. I believe that this approach, Mr. Speaker, sir, will surely optimize workforce efficiency and effectiveness, establish clear metrics for accountability, and promote continuous improvement. Performance metrics will also serve as a basis for recognizing and rewarding high-performing civil servants, fostering a culture of excellence and motivating them to deliver their best impact and results consistently. The review will provide recommendations for short-term, mid-term, and long-term improvements. The performance management system will include regular performance appraisals, clear objectives and goals, and opportunities for feedback and development. By setting clear expectations and providing ongoing support, we can ensure that civil servants are motivated to perform at their best. The system will also include mechanisms for identifying and addressing performance issues, ensuring that all employees are held accountable for their contributions. Mr. Speaker, sir, in conclusion, our approach includes measures designed not only to improve productivity, but also to retain our most talented and experienced employees. Most importantly, to remove fear and give back confidence to our civil servants. By creating a supportive and engaging work environment, we aim to ensure that increased salary investments translate directly into improved service delivery. The Ministry is confident that these initiatives will drive improvements, ultimately benefiting our citizens and supporting the overall development of our nation. Mr. Speaker, sir, the Government is committed to providing the support and resources necessary to help our civil servants succeed. By fostering a culture of collaboration, learning, and accountability, we can create a civil service that is capable of meeting the challenges of the future and delivering high-quality services to the public. The Ministry of Civil Service will continue to work closely with other agencies, public sector unions, and international partners to implement these initiatives. We are grateful for the support and collaboration of all stakeholders, particularly our development partners, and we look forward to working together to achieve our goals. The journey, Speaker, sir, towards a more productive, efficient, and responsive civil service is ongoing, and we are committed to making continuous and continuing improvements to better serve the people of Fiji. Thank you, sir.
Now, Honorable Prime Minister, for your statement.